Okay, so yes, we're back with more 5.
Oh, we're already starting.
Yeah, but we're
Oh,
starting right now.
ah, yeah.
I mean, I guess I should have organized my stuff first, but too bad. They're gonna have to
Yeah,
watch
but
me organize my things.
you're putting away your eggs, yes.
Yeah, fun. Um, but I don't. I guess I could sell these things.
Oh, I was
Yes,
about to say, like, I thought you were gonna go and start selling like your weapons and your guns, and I was like, no, that's no.
yeah, I'm gonna buy 9 rocket launchers. That's gonna be my entire weapon for the rest of the game. You do all the
Use
work,
nine.
except for I'm gonna use the rocket launchers in very specific situations, such as shooting one person, and that's it. Every time, he's gonna hit like one person.
Wait, I guess you're gonna use 9 rocket launchers on one person.
Yeah, that's optimum performance. Optimal performance.
Wait, I
Well, why
guess
do I
that's the
even
most
have all
efficient.
this? Like, I don't want all this. Why do I have all that? Well, actually, I guess I should keep it, but it's still too much. So
Yeah,
we'll find whatever. I'll keep it. It's kind of weird that they don't let you buy ammo. um,
that is, yeah, I will agree. That's a very like interesting thing that they. It's an interesting design, but it's a little inconvenient sometimes. But it's not a deal breaker.
mhm. Wait, why don't I have? Oh, I guess because I upgraded that one time when we did this and it didn't save. So
Hmm.
you know, I'm just gonna upgrade a tiny bit.
Okay.
I like the noise it makes when you upgrade. It makes like clack.
Well, glad. Yes, it's always nice to go and find more words for onomatopoeia.
Yeah, but onomatopoeia is a fun word too.
Yeah, glad. Yes, it's like Mamma Mia.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Wait, though, you gave me a golden egg, Wycliffe. Did you know that that gives you full health?
Um, I had gotten them earlier, and I was just like, I mean, that's what I would assume by. And then I was like, let me not eat it or use it. So I finished whatever I needed to go ahead and do, and then it's like, okay, what did the details say? And it's like, oh yes, this precious and rare egg. Um, wait, actually, let me go ahead and get it out real quick, so that way I'm not
Wait
like,
then. It's a Wycliffe. You have two.
yeah, an
Hey,
extremely rare golden egg. It will fetch it will fetch a high price in certain markets and is highly coveted. And then when I try selling it, it's like 1,000, and I'm like, wow, that's very underwhelming.
that is true. But if you try to sell a normal egg, it's only well, that's not even that much. It's only 250. So if you get 4 eggs and you sell all of them, then you get the same amount as one golden egg. So Wycliffe, so Wycliffe. Now we know we can get one golden egg in reality if we just
Hmm.
give them 4 normal eggs.
Yeah, like you just smush all the eggs together and they become golden. That's how it works.
Right, thanks. That's actually something I kind of wondered why science hasn't developed yet, which is that
Mhm.
you have like a ton of like gems and stuff, but they're never like for example a diamond. You can have a bunch of like tiny diamonds. They're not gonna be nearly as much worth as a very big diamond, even though it's the same amount of like volume or size and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
and that's because it's just like, well, yeah, the smaller ones are not as shiny. They're not as good. um, and it's like I wonder why science hasn't developed a way to just like combine the same material together, because you see that a lot like in games and stuff. Um, I mean, it's not reality in game isn't the same, of course, but still, I feel like
Hmm.
it would be pretty cool if they found out a way to just combine materials together, no matter what it would be. Like, oh yeah, here's fabric. We could combine it into one mass. Here's like one
Hmm.
particular kind of rock. We can combine it into one mass. Um, here's like a crystal. Let's combine it all together to be one larger crystal or something like that.
Hmm.
Which I feel like it technically is possible, but I guess they would have to like it wouldn't completely combine into one big piece, and I think that's the one thing that is probably kind of difficult to figure out, because
Hmm.
it also ties into why I wonder why they haven't figured out a way to like fix like cell phone screens and stuff, when they break,
Mm.
because that's something that's very common, and I feel like they would have tried to figure out how to fix something like that, because as soon as your phone breaks, then it's over, like it's done. um,
Mhm.
and phones are so fragile, especially nowadays. So it's like you would think that they would know how to like find like a way to like fix the cracks and stuff, but I guess it's a very complicated thing it's not really possible currently. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on the material and everything like that. Because I mean, if you're talking about cell phone screens and stuff like that, a lot of those, besides glass, I know that there's other materials which I don't remember right now. But typically, if you do want to like fix it and stuff like that, you usually need to do like a lot of sources of heat to
I
go ahead and like basically fuse it together.
I think you went back to this outfit.
Oh, you probably can go to see my nipples from
I mean, kind of.
here. Yeah, you can. Um, and no,
Wait, no.
I think
Well, give me that.
like,
You
but do you actually have a machine gun?
yeah, you must give it to me.
All right then.
Like this, thank you. But yeah,
Yeah,
what
fun.
were you saying though? Sorry.
Basically, I think like trying to go ahead and fix things might. Oh no, no.
That's fine.
But that guy just dreamed of being a possum. Like he just wanted to hang out, like hang upside down, and just be like, I will be like my possum brethren, and he got eaten for it. How dare they?
That's fine.
No, you clown. He was
Okay.
chasing his dreams.
Well, he was sleeping. It's fine. You can do that inside of an alligator now.
No, you clown. He can hang upside down in an alligator because there's that much room.
Like that's fine. He's gonna turn to poop, and he can still do that.
No, you clown. Nobody wants to go ahead and get turned into poop. That's not what people. It's just like, ah, yes. So when I go up, I want to go ahead and be somebody's poop.
Mm-hmm.
No, you clown. Ah, I can't hit any of these guys. Oh, hi,
I don't even know what's happening sometimes.
hi.
There's like way too many things, but it's fine.
Ooh, there you go. I actually could have made this part. So I have been actually playing not in advance, but again, like I've been training every so often. So I could technically have made this a little bit more easier by sniping from a distance, but I don't see the fun in it.
I like sniping, but
But
the
it,
thing is that the sniper is really strong is the thing, so that's why.
yeah, it gets the job done like a little too well. So by the time like you actually like enter the battlefield, they're just kind of like, well, everyone's gone since they got rid of them and they couldn't do anything about it. So it's just like kind
Well, that's kind
of
of the point.
anticlimactic.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point of snipers, though, technically, because well, yeah, whenever you play games like shooting games, well, I guess it's more complicated though, because at that point it's like not a computer, so you know, people players are more smart, so they'll actually go after the sniper. Um, so yeah, and also the other people have guns too, so yeah. So
Yeah.
this isn't we have an unfair advantage.
Hmm. Yeah, fine. So I mean, I do understand. Uh-oh. Hi,
Right, and it's a bird man.
it's
It's
Mothra.
Like that. I can't believe you said that. Yeah, like the Mothra's super cool and amazing. Not like well, like but also I was gonna technically call that Mothman. Um, and I know that some people are like they really like Mothman, because Mothman is like a say like a silly
Hmm.
like shadow bugman or something, vampire bugman.
Hmm.
Um, and he has red glowing red eyes, but he usually doesn't actually look creepy. He usually actually looks kind of silly, at least in a lot of art that I've seen.
Yeah, glad. And then yes, he's always like Lamps brother.
My face.
Um, Let me get rid of this guy that's hiding over here in the corner.
Like the yeah, because he keeps like the yes. You made the music go away. I was about
Yeah,
to say
glad.
because he still has his music box playing. You have to destroy it.
Yeah, glad.
Okay, then we have to do this. So get ready to pull the thing. Okay, you're already pulling it.
Yay, Clyde, it's Mario Party time.
Okay, well, it's not for me. Well, I guess I could just put Mario Party music.
Yay, Clyde, 'cause yes, you have to go and play with our new friends.
Okay, yes. This actually is a
Clyde,
lot
maybe
like
you.
it really is like a lot like an actual Mario Party minigame though when you really think about it. Except that if you lose, then you die.
Yay, Clyde, of course. And then yes, once you beat this, you get 10 points.
Nice, that's way too low. I want 100.
Hi, Clyde. Yes, 100 gold coins in this equals 10 Mario Party points. So the currency here is pretty.
I guess that kind of is true. It's actually something I've actually thought a little bit about before, where in a lot of RPG games they kind of like, for example, in Final Fantasy, I was about to say Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but in Final Fantasy games they like exaggerate the numbers a lot with their when you're getting like attacked or your attacks and stuff. It goes up to like thousands, and you usually start like in the hundreds and stuff. But then you have games like Paper Mario where your attacks only do like one.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I remember I talked about this with my older brother a long time ago because we made like silly arguments like this sometimes where we're like, oh yeah, well Paper Mario's way stronger than like Cloud, and then he would be like, no, what are you talking about? He only does one damage. And I was like, nah, but like that's not true because Final Fantasy is exaggerating. And then he was like, I guess you're kind of right on that. And why isn't this thing like? I was
Yeah,
sad.
Clyde, because I already knocked it down. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you should. Well, when did you even go ahead of me?
Yay, Clyde. There you go. I gave you a sapphire.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Clyde, you can slap that ruby and sapphire together and you make them garnets.
Mm-hmm.
Christ.
Yeah,
They're one of the companies funding the BSAA. What are they doing here?
I like how she sounded kind of snazzy. It's like, what are they doing here? Kind of like the popular kids. It's just like, oh, why are they even coming this way?
my client's just like Chloe.
Why? Like, it's super.
My client.
Like,
I just like attacked the snake and then it just like literally disappeared. Like nothing happened. It just disappeared.
why, Clyde? You went ahead and disintegrated into infinity.
Yeah, the snake was Chloe.
Uh, no, Clyde.
I feel like people watching they won't even know what I'm talking about when I'm saying like Chloe. So I'll just put a picture of her and then I'll just be like, oh yes, you have to figure out who she is. I'm not gonna tell them who Chloe is.
You're not even gonna put a good picture of her. You're gonna go and put like a picture of her like ankle, and you're gonna be like, guess who that is?
Nick, but I don't think no, that's too much. I will actually put like a picture of her, but because she looks like she's literally like in Barbie Dreamhouse show. She looks like she's from that show.
Yay, Clyde. Yes, life in the dream house.
Yeah, because she looks like she's from that show. Like 100%. She looks like she's from there.
Why, Clyde?
She's
That's
like,
a lot of percents.
well, I thought she's like Barbie's rival or something like that. I need to give I need to give you some stuff.
Okay. There you go.
Right? Very good. Also, I think there should be a beetle over here that I need to grab.
Oh, that one I already got.
Fine. I wanted to grab the beetle.
Yay, Clyde. I've surpassed you. I've become the master now.
Well, I'm leaving.
Hurry up! Come on! Come on!
Hang on a sec. I'm getting this.
Wait, there's a jewel over there?
Yay,
Wait,
Clyde.
I didn't even know. I do remember now. Now that I remember, I forgot that it was there though. So I guess I almost feel like speed running this level now at this point. That's why.
Dang it.
You failed. You missed. I'm gonna put the miss sound effect.
Wait, Clyde. I love that voice.
Hey, I love her voice too.
Yay, Clyde. But no speed running. We have to pretend that we haven't been to this place before.
Well, Nathan, I'd rather be completely transparent because we've already done this like 3 times, not 2 times. but every time that we try to record it, it always like it keeps messing up for some reason. So we have to keep. We've been like redoing this mission a bunch of times.
Yeah. But I mean, like I mentioned before, it's like I don't mind. Like when I get to interact with you, it's just like I like it.
I mean, it is still
Uh,
fun, so that's fine. Like most of the game is pretty much the same gameplay, anyways.
eh.
So
Yeah, but of course. Also, I think that guy went ahead and exploded. Oh,
why exactly you made that guy roll around at the speed of sound?
yeah, glad. Ah, why don't you just go ahead and like have your head exploded? That's not what. That's what I wanted to happen. Well, okay, yes. Let us go up. Yeah, glad that way is to a locked door.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Uh, okay. Oh, I made the situation even worse. Okay.
Yeah, you made his head turn into a worm on string.
Well, you got a tapeworm, yes.
No, that's like the worst version. Instead of worm on a string, not a tapeworm. Tapeworm is like the worst kind of worm, and the worm on a string is like the best kind of worm.
Why? But wait. What?
You don't know what a worm on a string is?
No. Like I mentioned, like just a literal worm on a string. Like you like wrap the string around the worm, and now it's all dingly dangly.
Like that's not what I mean. It's like a worm on a string is like those little like toys that that puppeteer. I don't think those puppeteers, but it's like a it has like googly eyes. It's like fluffy and furry.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Yes, I do remember those. Cats like chasing those very often. At least I would.
Wait, you what?
I know the cats like playing around with those.
Oh
At
yeah,
least I
yeah.
know that I would.
Yeah, so they're really silly. So keep an eye on me, by the way. You're gonna need to use your sniper.
Um, on
On
on you,
yeah.
but
Uh,
but
okay, fine. We'll deal. Well,
yeah, glad.
well, because the chainsaw guy is gonna come out when I go over there. But now you made more bad guys, like normal bad guys, come out. So I guess
Yeah,
we'll
glad. We can
just
take care of these. We can take care of these.
yeah, I guess so.
Geez, what in the world? Wait, glad you've come to save me. Oh, jeez.
What?
I just wasn't expecting you to like point the gun like in my general direction, so that's why I was just like,
Well, no, I
I
wasn't.
didn't
I
even
was
know.
pointing at. Yeah, I was pointing. Wait, what happened?
I think there's somebody that's exploding.
Oh, what? Well,
Wait,
no, those guys didn't explode on their own. I think that guy's throwing explosives at us, probably.
wait, glad. God dang it. There you go.
Yeah, but there you go. And there's barrels
Glad that's-
here. You should give me the heavy machine gun and stuff.
Mhm. Hey, glad. Yes.
Okay,
You
so
like,
now
you like
now, yeah, now you can watch over me.
Okay. I can come with you if you want.
No, I don't think you can.
Try me.
Well, you can't though. Wait,
Why?
but I'm gonna go over here though. You can't come over here.
Hey, glad that kind of sounds like, no, you're not allowed over here. Only,
Yeah,
some people are allowed.
it sounds like yeah, like a mean sibling that's saying no, you're smelly. You can't come over here.
Well, too bad because I'm bringing my smelly pits over here.
Wait, are you going next to the door?
No, glad I'm right behind you.
Wait, how did you? Did it actually go back?
Yeah, glad I just pulled the lever.
Wait, so did did the chainsaw guy just not spawn this time? I guess. Oh,
No,
there.
he's right there.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you
Yeah,
made
fine.
like a glitch where he just doesn't come up anymore because you came or something.
No, I mean I can break the game and everything, but I not like that.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right then, big guy, you can go ahead and chill out for a bit. Wine fun. Oh. Uh-oh, bad idea.
Oh. Well, that happened.
Wine fun, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I wanted to go ahead and whack him with the big stick so that we can go ahead and make the big bonk sounds.
Mm-hmm. I think that is fine. um, Let me see. I guess I can get like grenades.
Okay, I'm all done.
Okay.
I like how the item that you insert is like, ah yes, more grenades, and I'm over here like, ah yes, more eggs.
Like that's not that's not gonna help us, but it'll help you. In it's like actually it's funny because I remember I think in what is it I think it was like Dark Souls 3 or something. Um,
Hmm.
there's like an option for you to like start your character off with like a charm or something, like a lucky amulet or something, and you could pick whatever it is. And a lot of the times they give you like a nice special effect. For example, one of them would give you like more magic, the other one would give you like more strength, little things like that. Um, but then you could also pick one that literally just says it has no like actual stat bonus, but this item means a lot to the person or something like that. Um, and
Aw.
it's like one of the only items that actually has something like that. And it's like, wait, I guess it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Hey, glad yes, it has sentimental value, which is like the most powerful thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Speaking of charm, so before all this, I did mention that taken shower and all that kind of stuff. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so blending two things that like I was gonna say they're not very common, but uh, the idea of like magic and zombies. So you just mentioned right now that one of the something that's very common in RPGs and like that kind of genre is the ability to charm. I don't know exactly how you would charm a zombie, because like normally it can go ahead and cause someone to go ahead and be infatuated with you. That's one way. But then, like, how do you do that with a zombie? Because I don't exactly think they have like emotions. If anything, they're just like, oh, I can smell the brain jiggling around your head.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mean like real like zombies or like cartoon zombies?
So let me put it in this way. So, uh, the like, you take this with a grain of salt, because like I know that I've mentioned that I'm like, ah, yes, the dancing or like the bard skills seem kind of interesting. But like if your enemy is like a group of zombies, like I'm not sure if they could be even charmed, and if they did get charmed, like how does that exactly work?
Mm-hmm. Oh, so like in D&D and stuff like that, I guess. Well, I think it's probably just not even possible, but I don't really actually know how that kind of stuff works because that stuff is purely like imagination. It's just a game of
Hmm.
imagination at that point. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, I'm not really too sure, but I feel like they just straight up wouldn't be some because yeah, it's just like oh, like you can't poison the skeleton because they don't have any. You just can't, or
Yeah.
you can't make them bleed because they don't have any blood to begin with. Meanwhile, a zombie, you can make them bleed because they do have blood, but that probably also isn't really gonna affect them that much either because they're already like dead, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, so it's stuff like that, I guess, where it's like, oh, certain stats will affect certain enemies more than others. So yeah, I guess it'll probably just be something like that, where it's like, oh, you can't charm them, I guess.
But what if you have a big enough brain that they're just kind of like, oh, like they're looking a little juicy there, and then like the zombie starts salivating because, like, not because he's a zombie, but he's actually like, oh,
Like that. You should use your shotgun only, probably, just so you know, because yeah.
well, yeah. But I just want to make it as the kids say, kind of spicy. I want to go ahead and
Well,
see
like
what
that,
we have.
but then we're gonna start all over again.
True. Um, bye bye to you.
Let's just run out.
Okay. Yes. 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 No, you're not. Okay. I'm fine. Very good. Wrong way, my dude.
But yeah, so no, I don't. I still don't really think it would be that possible, though. Technically. Are you still up there?
I still am. Yes. I'm trying to go ahead and because he's chasing after you right now.
Okay. Oh,
Uh,
okay. That was fast.
I am caught.
Um,
You've done it. You've killed a man.
I thought he was already dead, technically.
Well, technically, yes, that is true.
Um, but yeah, so I still, but I think that's where you're like, because I mean, like realistically, I don't think it would be possible. But if you're talking about more like,
Whee!
Mike, then I just barely saw you.
There you go.
But yeah, like more cartoonishly speaking, I think it technically could be possible. Because yeah, at that point it's like you're dipping into more like silly stuff.
Yeah, you could. And I'm all about that silly stuff.
He's
yeah,
going
that actually.
in your direction, by the way, so be careful.
Okay.
He's gonna go up there.
Actually, okay. Actually, one of the reasons that I did like have those thoughts and everything like that is because like I guess I was remembering the photos that I sent you yesterday. More context, I sent you Bugs Bunny photos, not pictures of me, but yeah, you caught the Bugs Bunny ones where he was wearing a very nice Marilyn Monroe dress, and I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm. Mike, the zombies don't really care about that.
Wow. But what if you like put like a nice outfit on and you go ahead and spray yourself with a little bit of you go ahead and rub some like barbecue sauce all over yourself and you're like, oh yes, I
Well,
I got myself ready for you tonight.
but again, that's more like silly cartoony stuff. At that point, it's like, yeah, that'll probably work on anyone then.
Yeah, fine. But it's like, you know how people, oh jeez, he's really on my heels right now.
Yeah.
Bye bye. I'm not sure if he's still there, but I'm gonna go up here.
He's on me now, so he's downstairs.
Oh.
Now.
Okay, let's take care of the situation real quick first. Where are you? Ah, there you are.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
fun?
he jumps.
But see, like he's got great legs. Like instead of like chasing after you with the like with the chainsaw, it's just like why don't you you know train for the Olympics or something like that? Like those are amazing legs to go and go up that high. Like, watch him. Like wow, it's very impressive. There you go. Yeah.
Like that. Can't
But he's
believe
been
this.
cleansed.
Like that. And look funny because Chris is just like looking at him right now.
Yeah,
But no, we can't look at him anymore. Oh, I think he's. There you go. Mike, why are you doing that? Oh,
Guess I want to hit you with egg.
well, you missed.
There.
You missed 5
I hit
times.
an egg right now. Aggressively gives you shotgun.
I need an egg.
Very cool. You just
No.
like left like super fast. like it was like just like very very fast.
No, you can't. It's my egg.
So where's the thing that we had to do? Oh, because you didn't get to press it because like yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, he was gonna eat me, so I needed to go ahead and get away from him for the moment.
Wait, thought you eat another egg.
I think I guess.
Wait, thought you look.
Yay.
Oh, and that looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Clyde, you can go ahead and see my shaved armpits. Well, I mean, it'd be very silly if they actually had like, if they modeled like, Chris's like hairy pits, and it's like he slides down. You can go
Well,
to see like, just
I
a
don't think-
whoosh.
I don't think they. Well, yeah, because in this game, but I feel like they probably, like in newer games, that's something that they definitely would do, just because. Just like for example, in like the newest Resident Evil game, the Village one, Like I'm pretty sure like the characters are just so detailed to the point that you could like see everything. And it's like I kind of still find stuff like that kind of like interesting because it's like I like when they go realistic but they don't keep it too real in a game like that. Um
Yeah.
or when they still have like an interesting narrative or it's like still fantasy. Because they have games like Grand Theft Auto where it's just like straight up just trying to be real. And it's like, okay, well, that's whatever. Although the games are still funny and silly just because you could just like run over people. And it's like, okay, it's really silly. Um, but I like the more fantasy aspects of games, so.
Hmm.
Take that just like super tall vampire lady that everyone's super into.
I ain't glad, yes. It's also kind of funny because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, what are these feelings? I never knew that I actually like headed in for like very tall people like this.
I feel like all those people are already were into that stuff, but I feel like all the people that are into all that are just like they just like any pretty ladies that are just like big and they could step on them.
Mhm. I ain't glad. Um, I, I mean, some people, a lot of people would go ahead and call it like a sexual awakening, but I mean that ties in more to like the giant lady. What I was gonna try to explain with that, just like, well, I mean, for both of us, like we're two furries, and it's just like, oh yes, we like silly cartoonish animals, for example. But in that case, it's just like, oh, what are these feelings? I've never had this experience before. And then it's like, yeah, like you just mentioned, it's like, yes, step on me, tall mama.
Yeah, clown, of course. So I think everyone's had an experience something like that. So yeah, it's fine.
My God, we're all serious and we're sensing something. Uh,
Josh?
Josh from the hit show.
Drake and
Yeah,
Josh.
Drake and Josh.
Are you
My God,
okay?
yes, he says spherical a lot.
What?
Wait,
How
what?
did you get here?
He says spherical a lot.
Really? I haven't even like watched this show in a super long time. I think I only watched it a couple of times when I was little. So
Yeah, God, he talks a lot about a bunch of stuff. Like, he also likes making salsa with a Peruvian puff pepper.
It's just the three of us now.
oh,
Did you not retreat? I mean, we are no match for them.
yes we are. What are you talking about?
The
Yeah,
whole
I also
point
have
of
unfinished
the
business.
UAW experiment had a picture inside. The picture was of Chris's friend.
A friend?
I'm not leaving until I catch Irving and find out what the hell's going on here.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of do sound crazy to just be doing all this, but um, it's also kind of like the entire plot of Resident Evil 7 is just like some guy, some like normal guy, trying to save his wife from like some super crazy stuff. And even when he had the chance to run away, he was like, "No, I'm gonna keep going anyway."
Yeah. Um, that is a bit of a kind of like a touchy subject. It's just like a loved one is in danger. Will you go ahead and accept the mission to go ahead and save them by any means necessary? And
That
it's
is
like,
true. That is true. So it is actually very admirable, but it also kind of is like a little crazy to a certain extent. It's like you have like super crazy like guy who's just like has like super strength and he's like mutated and like bug mom lady who like summons bugs and stuff and it's like you could just tell like this is like some weird like like antichrist stuff or something. Like anyone would think something like that. It's like this is like the worst. This is like what is happening.
I like how you say antichrist stuff, but the thing that came up in my head, because like I know you're talking about the bakers, but like the last image that came up when you said like antichrist was like grandma in her wheelchair.
Like that.
Yeah, because I mean that lady was like pretty like, oh no, she's there again. It's like, oh,
Like that. I thought she was nice. I like that she was just there,
yeah, but yes.
even though she was
There's
technically the main villain technically.
It's kind of spoilers, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's true, but that's fine. Whatever. Too bad.
Watch this like in this future, go ahead and get like 50,000 views in the future, and then they're gonna be like, oh my god, Likey, like I was wanting to go and play that game, you know, just like how could you?
Well,
Too bad.
I mean, the thing is, if I did have that many viewers, I definitely would actually be considerate about that kind of stuff. And it's not to say like even the current viewers, like I'm not considerate about them, but like yeah, I think even then I'll, because when I do rewatch my own videos to edit them, I likely will like keep in mind when I do spoil something, just so I can actually like like let people know, give a warning when that happens.
Yeah, you can, yes. You'll go ahead and put like a big red letters and a siren sound as well.
Well, no, that's too much editing. I don't feel like it.
Okay, sorry. Oh, you're fighting big guy. That's
Yeah, but I shot him like 20 times in one of his boobs,
one.
and it did nothing.
Yeah.
He just went like, oh, and then he just kept walking. I think you got it. Well,
that
no,
everybody?
I want to wait for an invitation. Where are we going? Are we gonna go to like Paris? That sounds fun.
Oh God, yes. We're going on a double vacation.
Yeah, but well, I mean, no, because this guy's gonna invite us. He says we're waiting for it, so actually no, because he wants to go in the elevator, so he's not coming. Josh isn't gonna come.
You waited for an invitation?
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to go to the place.
How dare you?
Like that.
How dare you, Josh?
I kind of want to just throw a grenade at him. I don't think it'll do anything though, because if the shots don't do anything, I don't think that'll do anything to him. So, no, let's just go.
Oh, that's not a grenade.
Well, because we needed to heal, so. Mike then. He was just like staring at you, like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, look.
Like
He's
that,
looking at us very intensely.
Well, Shev was also looking at you like that. They were just like both looking at you like that.
Well, yeah, Cloud, they're looking at my positively perky pepperonis just poking out.
Not sure, whatever you say.
Yeah, Cloud, a lot of alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a guy going down.
Is he
I
also?
like how we just say it but don't actually do anything about
Well,
it.
is he also yelling timber?
Yeah, Cloud, yes. They're yelling
You-
timber, not blush of offense.
Wait, do you even get the reference I was trying to make?
No, Cloud.
Because that one, is there like that one popular song where like the girl says like, "I'm going down, I'm yelling timber" or something like that.
Right, Cloud, yes, that's Kesha.
Like that, I don't know who she is. Well, I don't know the names of the people. I just know the songs.
Yeah, Cloud, yes. She's got wild hair.
Nice.
I don't think she's done anything like. She's been like quiet for like a good couple of years.
Well, a lot of like popular pop artists. Why are they called artists, by the way? Like, was there a reason they changed from being called artists instead of musicians? Or is there a reason they're completely different things?
That is actually a very good question because I mean, like, oh boy, chainsaw guy's right here.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm
I'll
going
have to go and come back to you on that one. Oh,
Yeah.
he went down.
Yeah. I didn't want to go in his area. I think we should leave because the chainsaw guy is pretty much the only reason. I don't think we have enough stuff to deal with it right now.
I got enough stuff to deal with him. I ran out of stuff to deal with him.
Well, you have a shot. Never mind. You have a pretty good shotgun, so I think you should be able. You should be fine. Just be careful,
glad I
though.
won.
Still.
I won all the money. I'm feeling like Mr. Krabs. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and we need to get every single penny.
Yes. I have to gonna be like Sponge Boy Me Bob.
SpongeBob meatball. I think that just reminded me of like those memes where it says like, "Oh hell no, 3 Spunkle Bobs" or something like that. It's like,
Oh my goodness, so you actually have been seeing those videos too.
wait, there's videos of those?
Yay, Clet. It's like SpongeBob, I don't even know how to go ahead and say those things. Like they're quite a treat. They're a treat.
But I don't know if we're talking about the same thing because the one I'm talking about is like it says like the word like instead of saying SpongeBob, it says like Spunkle Sklob or something like that.
Yeah, glad it's like that, but it has like an extra layer probably. So, yeah, glad I'll
Okay.
send you some pictures, and then that'll be like, oh yes.
Okay. Did you kill the chainsaw guy, by the way?
I did. I feel very proud of it.
My God, I am also proud of you.
Okay.
My God, there's so many
Oh,
people just falling out of nowhere.
sorry, I made that situation even worse.
No, it's fine. I like worms.
Yeah, you glad.
Well, I do like worms. Not like the gross worms, but I like earthworms.
Yeah, glad. No parasitic ones. I hate
Yeah, but earthworms are good.
these things. Yeah, glad we're being a little too effective right now. Uh-oh. Hi.
I think that. I actually am running out of a lot of ammo though, so I do have grenades though. So let's see.
Wow, this guy is really having
Oh,
it in for me. Oh dear lord.
I think that like barely hit the other guy. So
It didn't do much to him, but it did to me.
yeah.
I'm fine. Yes, start picking up everything with your raccoon.
Well, I need the stuff.
Okay, I can give you this, for example. There you go. I don't know if it actually helps you, but you have it now.
Wait, what was it?
Shotgun shells.
Oh, I can't use it.
Why, Claudius? That was very unnecessary.
Well, it's fine then. It's fine. I'll give it back to you in a bit.
Okay. Okay. Wait, Cloud, we kind of look like the kids at a piñata at a party where, like the thing breaks and then everybody's just like grabbing handfuls from the ground.
Yeah, but I always like that feeling. I kind of want to experience that again someday.
No,
Just
you
like,
caught the kids got
well,
super aggressive and they saw
well,
like
not
some
with
kids
kids though. I mean just like me and you and maybe like close friends or something. I guess.
like I guess
Or
we'll
it
have
could-
adults fighting over things.
Yeah, it could even just be me and you. Honestly, wait, I want to give you some stuff by the way. We need to trade a bit first. Okay, this should be good. I think. You could give me the
That
grenade
was like
too.
that was like super efficient, by the way.
Well, it's because he was shooting too, technically, so he was helping all.
Oh no, just us trading. Like we were just swapping hands. Like oh my goodness.
Oh well, yeah, it's fine. We didn't have that much stuff, that's why.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to go ahead and compliment your fast hands.
It looks like Irving is trying to blow up the place and make it escape. You must stop him before it is too late.
I don't feel like it.
Stay out of here.
I was gonna say like it's just like we're finding a guy named Irving. Like ugh.
Like that. Well, cause like he's like terrible too. He's like a clown. He's clown man.
Yeah, good. It's got clamp hands. Also, apologies to any viewers that are named Irving. Like I actually don't mean that with like.
No,
that
it's
was
just
actually a shower.
yeah. It's just this one particular Irving because he's like he's terrible.
Yeah, glad.
It's like when people call people Chad and stuff like that. Where it's like Chad is known as being like that kind of name, but like it's not a bad thing if you're called Chad and you're like a decent person.
Yeah.
It's just like a thing like that, I guess. Some names have some stuff like that connected to them.
Yeah. So no, I mean I completely do understand on that. I just kind of feel bad because yeah, that also applies to like Karens and other things like that.
Oh yeah, that too.
Hmm. I don't think there's any red herbs from this point on, so I don't know if you want to combine the two greens for now, or if you want to hold off on them. Do you think we can make it?
I think we might have one, but I'll use one of them since you need it too. So there you go.
Okay.
Also, because yeah, just remember we need to like try to hurry up in this little section. Because you remember the time the first time we did it, and we barely did it like on the skin of our teeth, and teeth don't even have skin, so that was like very barely.
Well, yay, club, but they dropped a lot of goodies. They can't like let like stuff go to waste.
Well, yeah, of course, but still.
Your rebuttal should be like, no, we shouldn't let our lives go to waste like that either. So.
Well, also because like well, because our lives don't really matter that much in this game.
Oh. I was about to say, like, no, you Claude, you can't say that kind of stuff.
In this game,
No.
it doesn't matter that much. It only matters when there's a big like checkpoint that we haven't gone to in a long time.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, look at him.
The
What is
clown.
he doing? The clown. Like that.
What?
That's the goth girlfriend.
Hey, Claude, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts. He's Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, I forgot we said that this guy
Yeah.
looked like Sora for a moment.
Well, no, we didn't. I think it's because you said we said Kingdom Hearts at like the other person, and then and then the same thing happened where he showed up instead, and we're like, oh yes, he's Kingdom Hearts, exactly.
Yeah, because I guess like his hair looks a little wild, and he kind of looks like if Sora like discovered crack, and he was like, oh, and then he ended up like turning into this.
Well, he doesn't really look like him at all, though. Really, they look like way different technically. But I mean, I
Well,
guess you could technically morph any person to look like any person if they're like let themselves go that enough.
Yeah, Claude. I mean, he's slender. A lot of people. He. That's enough for me. Also, follow me real quick.
Well, what do you mean?
Behind me, this way.
Why? Oh, fine. Well, where? In this room?
Yeah, Claude.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Claude. I ended up wasting our time. Oh boy. Okie dokie, Claude. Hi. Okay, let's get going.
Okay.
Yeah, Claude. The boat's gonna leave without us.
I know.
Hey, Claude. I kind of like it because it's a kind of panic, like whenever just like, oh no, the airplane's actually gonna like leave, so you're like running
Well,
and you forgot the tickets and everything.
Well, that sounds terrible. I don't want to experience that.
Yeah, Claude. We're like a married couple. It's like Home Alone. If you've seen that.
I actually haven't, because I think I was way too little when that came out. I remember seeing commercials of it with like the Disney movies. It always like happened.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know what this movie is. It looks boring. Oh, whoops.
Oh
because
no,
it's just like
we're in.
it was like real life people in my Disney movies. What are you talking about? It's boring.
Uh-oh. Also, I'm being a little greedy, but I'm trying to go and actually stop this Majini because I want to get his golden goal.
Like the Majin Buu. I'm dying.
Oh no. No, you Claude, you're not allowed to. I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we
Hey,
should
Claude,
go
yes,
into
there you go.
the boat.
Punch to the boo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like that, we're both waiting for you.
No, you're fine. It's fine. I'm just getting some stuff real quick. They're not dropping anything.
Yeah, then hurry up.
Hey, Claude, I'm going.
Did we actually make it? Oh yeah,
Yes, we did.
I think we did just because we're already there, so it's fine.
Sorry about that. I actually thought it was just like, oh no.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm glad that scene isn't like super specific and you actually need to like press a button to get in the boat.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I think that would be like terrible. And we would have definitely died there.
But I don't understand like how 1 second could have like done this. Like that always happens in games, and that's something that always kind of bothers me. Where just like, oh, missing it by that 1 second. No, that's too late. You've missed your window.
Well, it technically does because it's an explosion, so you just explode.
You can cut, but the explosion was like miles away from us.
That is true, but it's an oil plant though. So
God, look.
there's like a lot. Like yes, you got sack, and I got ack.
Ack.
Yeah, ack.
Glad if you would have gone another C, would have been caca.
Nick. I don't want to be caca.
Okay, click. Caca. I wonder. I actually now that we're sorry, because we did start. I think this session with like a poop joke, and we're kind of ending it with a poop joke. But is caca like a Spanish thing, or is it also recognized in English?
I don't think it is technically, because I don't really ever see anyone saying like, "Oh yes, that's caca." But I think I have technically, but very rarely, and it's usually by people who already know what caca means because it means poop
Yeah.
in Spanish.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Make things. Also, I kind of like that. Like, in Spanish, the toilet words are like pee and like caca, and it's like funny. It's like very funny words. It's even better than pee and poop.
Yeah, because they're baby words. That's what it is.
I think that is why those words are so funny because they're just so silly. Like they're so like they're just they don't even sound like words. It's like egg. Like egg doesn't even sound like a word either.
Yeah,
It sounds like a noise that like a clown baby would make.
egg. Yeah, God, I like it because the seals always say that. Whenever they get all excited, they're like egg.
Wait, seals?
Yeah, God, you've never seen the seal video. Good lord, seal videos. Whenever they're on land, and then they're just like egg. It's like
No, I don't think I have. I mean, maybe I have, but I don't remember that much.
well, yeah, Clyde, yes, I'll send you some stuff like that so that we can go and be like, ah, yes, egg seals.
Mhm. Okay, good. But yeah, I think we are probably gonna end it there for now, because you have to sleep soon anyway. So, I don't want to keep it going for too long.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten past this point, so I actually don't know how long it'll go. So,
Yeah, so it's fine. We can
okay.
just leave it for now.
Wait a minute, but isn't it supposed to be kind of like a boss fight? Sorry, spoilers technically, but
Yeah, I think so. But
I
even
mean, I don't
still,
think it'd go more than like 10 minutes.
I think it probably would. So
How bad could the boss be?
it's funny.
Yeah,
But
you
we'll start the next one with the big bang. Wait, why did I give you those? Can you give them back to me? Because I meant to move them in. Nick, I wanted to put them in my inventory. Nick, I don't want to give you that either. Remove.
Okay, I don't even know what you were giving me at this point, but I'm just gonna assume that this was all. I'm glad you gave me shotgun shells.
Well, yeah,
Wait, you don't wanna. You don't want
well,
those?
I don't have a shotgun. Well, I do have it, but I'm not using it.
Fair
And I'm
enough.
kind of mad because like I'm not getting, like most of the ammo they're giving us is ammo that you're using, so I kind of feel like just like getting the same weapons you're using, but I want to have like different weapons. So
Okay, in that case, here you go. There
wait,
you go.
I didn't know. You should have given all that to me before.
What else do you use?
Magnum and a handgun.
You get some Magnum.
Well, I think there's it's like pretty rare.
I mean,
to
sorry,
get
more
that ammo.
handgun. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you don't have any Magnum?
I do.
Well, you're not
I
using
will
it. Give it.
admit that I'm like,
Give
no,
it
you
to me.
cloud. I'm being a no, you cloud.
You're not
You
even
need to
using
move
it.
whenever.
You know.
You know what? Fine. Here. Also, take this. You smelly raccoon.
I thought more eggs. I have 5
Hey,
eggs now.
I'm kind of grumpy because like when we were trying to go and test out the recording and stuff like that, like the first egg that I got was a rotten egg. So it's too bad I couldn't keep it. So that way, it's just like fine, take this rotten egg as well.
Like that.
But no, it's perfectly fine. But yeah, did I actually get? Yeah, I gave you some Magnum. Yeah.
Like that. So there is a little trick that I don't know if you knew, but if your weapon isn't in full ammo, you can actually upgrade it to. You can upgrade the capacity,
Yeah.
and that's gonna refill it completely.
Yeah, okay. Thankfully, well, I've technically bought in every single item twice, every single weapon twice. So yes, I did see that. Yes.
Okay. Technically, yes. It's especially really good when you have a gun like a Magnum, where it costs a ton to upgrade later on though. Like right now, upgrading the capacity one more time costs 7,000, so that's like a ton. So, but I think it's still worth it because also it's gonna be the upgrade's gonna carry through anyway. So,
Yeah, glad. So yes, I do definitely agree on that. But yeah, it's fine. But yes, I am going a little.
like that. Like that. Why do you have so much?
Yeah, cut. I've been practicing a lot. That's why I'm saying like, what's the word? You're overachieving. I guess that's the word.
Yeah.
That's one word to go ahead and kind of do it.
Well, I mean, it's fine so long as you're having fun anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, glad. Yes, and I need to go in and get more eggs so I can go ahead and like smack them on your forehead.
Like then if you do that, then I'm gonna get let me think.
I'm a little concerned because, like, based on like previous experiences, this is like, I guess I pulled a prank, and it's just like I smacked an egg on your head. It's like, fine, then I'll go ahead and explode your car, and it's like, whoa, that's
Nick, I don't go that far. Not with
oh
you.
yeah. So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get back at
I don't like that. Well, I'm thinking because I can't do anything that mean.
me?
Because otherwise, I definitely would have just been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, oh yeah, if you do that, I'm gonna put acid on your face. So,
No, no.
yeah, but I can't do that to you.
But everybody else, like, yes.
Yeah, but everyone else, who cares?
Why, like, yes. Well, we're
Because
going to put the. Uh-huh.
well, because it's like cartoon physics anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, you club, but not. But people are not cartoons. They're silly and ridiculous sometimes, but they're not cartoons.
Yeah, they are. We're Tom and Jerry. Reality is actually Tom and Jerry.
Oh, I guess you can go ahead and smack somebody with a frying pan, and their whole head turns completely round.
Yeah, so they turn into pancake. They turn to an accordion.
No, like, yes. Yes, slapstick is real.
Yeah,
It's not even anime. It's not even anime. It's real. It's slapstick. It's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna end the recording now. So, yes, let's say bye bye to stinky clown egg people.
No, you thought, because it makes it sound like they all wear wigs and they smell of eggs.
That sounds terrible. That.
Well, that's what you call them, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's what they are.
I mean, like, that raises a lot of questions. It's like, why are we drawing an audience strictly of clowns? And what is causing this egg smell? Like, do they work in a place that just a bunch of breakfast items? Is their diet consistent of only eggs? And they go ahead and are they always silly clowns that just smack eggs on top of each other? So this raises so many questions, and it's like, I guess welcome you guys to our videos. I hope you all are comfy in your clown shoes and your red noses, and yeah, I'm very happy to want to have a clown audience. Like, if we get popular enough, we'll go ahead and go to like conventions, and then it's just looking out to a sea of clowns, and it's like, oh,
Like
wow.
that's the dream. I would really like that. I would like to see everyone be clowns, and then we can all we can have clown to clown conversations.
Conversations that consist of like, okay, guys, let's go ahead and do a Q&A. And it's like, well, what are your questions? And then they walk up to the microphone, and then they just honk their nose like 3 times, and then they just walk off.
Right? And yes, so it's actually kind of funny too, because it just reminds me of like there's a game. I'm not gonna go too into. I want to talk about that another time, but there's a game that I've been watching, like kind of into lately, which is like a rhythm game, and the characters they don't actually talk. They kind of just like make noises. They make kind of like Vocaloid noises. You know what Vocaloid is, right?
Friday Night Funking.
Yeah, that game. So they make noises when they're singing, and it just kind of reminds me of that where it's because it's funny because I remember like listening to one of the songs on YouTube and one of the comments said they said like oh yes they're talking about the FNAF lore.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
because
love that comment.
it's one letter away from that.
Yeah, well, no, also because like they're like singing like a lot and they're like talking weird, so it's like oh yes, the this is what the FNAF lore is. It's super complicated and weird. You can't even comprehend it because it's weird.
Minecraft. Um, that is actually a very interesting game to go and talk about, just because there is a little bit of lore, especially with the
Yeah.
latest update that they introduced for week
Well,
5.
yeah, we need to end though. We could keep talking about that after, but okay.
I guess it's just me trying. It's me trying to go and be like, no, I want to hang out with the clowns a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't mind, but it's probably like
Yeah.
that's not the point of this stuff. So we'll just talk more stuff some other time. Yeah, we could talk more about it some other time anyway, because the game is like updated a lot anyway. So
Yeah.
next let's say bye bye to ancient clown babies.
No, you got that's such a like that's a paradox. It does make sense, but like in the worst way possible. It's like
Okay,
dried up like
fine.
mummified babies, and I'm like, no.
Right, okay, fine then. Ancient clown
Wait,
alien babies. That's better.
no, no, because actually no, because it starts making me think of like the Grey Matters, and it's like no, that's
Well,
actually
they don't
too
even
bad.
look that creepy though. They just look like a big head.
No,
Yeah, they're
actually,
just
well, I
like
mean that. Uh-huh.
they just have big heads. They look like Hatterin. Hatterene.
It's it's kind of interesting that you're mentioning that, but again, that's a different conversation. But I've had this conversation with somebody else, and I'll tell you about this some other time. Will that be in the next video? Yeah, you'll have to watch to find out. But um,
Yeah,
anyways, so yes, we have to.
I'm gonna make a
Yeah,
note
we'll
of
go
that
ahead
so that way I can bring it up next time.
and quite it's a little well, fine. Yes, well, I guess we that's going to be on the table now.
Okay, I already noted it, so it's inevitable.
Like I guess.
But yeah, so
All
bye
right.
bye 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 clown babies.
I can't believe that's going to be the name of our audience. So I have to come up with something else to get rid of this curse for them.
Like not too bad. That's not
No,
possible.
you clown. We can't call our audience the clowns. Like this.
Not too bad. Yeah. Well, yes, they're meat clowns then.
No, you clown. That reminds me of what was it? Pizza delivery? No, it's no delivery.
Well, why though? That was like an unrelated thing.
But like they're meat clowns technically. I mean, well, I mean all clowns are technically made out of meat, but still, that's not. Anyway, so yes, goodbye to our audience. We love you all, and sorry that my purple raccoon boyfriend keeps on calling you clowns. He wants to put a wig on everybody.
Well, cause like I like clowns. I'm not talking about like the clowns where like people call other people clowns and they say like, "Oh yes, this person is the entire circus." I'm not talking about that because that's more like saying like they're terrible because they're like they have bad like moral standpoints and stuff, and because of
Yeah.
that they are clowns. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about clowns like Lola Pop from like Arms and like cool clowns.
Yeah,
Even
'cause
though
I love Lola.
yeah, but there's not that many cool clowns that really come to mind. It's just that like you can still be a cool clown. You know, you don't have to be like like a clown that's like a clown because you're a joke. You can be a cool clown.
Right,
You don't have to be a joke all the time.
right, yes, to be a cool clown, not a fool.
Yeah, clown.
Yeah, clown. Only fools are stupid and they're ninnies. And, they're filled with
Okay. Yes. So yeah. Bye bye for now. I'll see you put ready. I'm gonna go to the home menu so it doesn't like go into the next chapter.
alrighty then.
Yeah. So bye bye.
Alright then, you guys. Goodbye. Bye bye.